Welcome to ESL to the All-Star race as we're going to be on the track for some live qualifying. As we see the number 20, Robert Tibbs, out on the track. Will be two-lap qualifier. Who will win the pole for the All-Star race as we have 16 drivers. The best of the best go at it today for 120 laps. As Tibbs goes around turn 3, who will post the fastest first lap? And JQ has the fastest first lap. Can he stay on top of that leaderboard in the second lap? JQ has shown some speed throughout the season at times. Can he win today's pole? And Brogan, Kyle Storm, wins the pole. 29.536. Gunny was close at a 29.589. A lot of great times posted in the qualifying. We'll see if this translates on to the race. We will return in a few minutes and start the Season 8 All-Star race. Welcome back as we get ready to start the Season 8 All-Star race for the Next Gen Cup Series. As for those in the chat asking about the qualifying, you could rewind to the beginning and you'll be able to see it, or you can wait to the end of the race and a replay will be up instantly. You'll be able to watch it then. It's something new that I'm trying to implement into the league for Season 9, so the Cup Series can be a little bit more immersive. As Kyle Storm is on the pole, Gunny second, your Season 8 champion, Lotus Lee third, Justin Chris fourth, Amelia Rose fifth, Merle sixth, Brogan seventh, Eve Weezy eighth, Freddie ninth, and Kenny 10th. That rounds out your top 10. 150K is on the line. The winner of this race, their team owner, gets 150K towards next season. As the pace car comes off the track and we get set for the Season 8 All-Star race. And Gunny goes to the outside. Gunny holding that outside lane as we see Justin Chris trying to make it 3 wide. You know Justin Chris got some speed. He would love to win the All-Star race. This is his last season. His last race before his retirement. We see Merle McGuire in third. Now he's trying to make it 3 wide, but he gets behind Kyle Storm. Justin Chris still on the outside, showing a ton of speed early. And he takes the lead away from the 81. Merle still in third, followed by Lotus Lee. Now Amelia Rose goes to the inside of Lotus. And we see Gunny on the outside of Amelia. As Justin Chris is starting to pull away slightly. Kyle Storm still in second. Lotus Lee in third now. Can anybody catch Justin Chris? Now we see Gunny on the outside of Merle trying to take 4th place. As we see 3 Brew Crew cars. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Now Odeon, he's up to 6. As Amelia Rose goes to the outside and gets stuck in the outside lane. Odeon up to 5th. There's 39 laps in stage 1. As we see Merle get very loose there. Amelia Rose coming back. Takes 6. And Justin Chris continues to lead. Has a few car lengths on the 81. But nobody's pulling away yet. as we're getting ready to cross the start-finish line. Kyle Storm still holding on to second, followed by Lotus Lee in third. We'll go down the order as Gunny's in fourth. Kenny Flourish, he had a great run in the playoffs. He's in fifth. Amelia Rose in sixth. Odeon and Andrew Green were just battling it for seventh. Killmonger Vasquez in ninth. Brogan in 10th. Freddie Trammell in 11th. Robert Tibbs in 12th. He is also retiring. But he had a great run, made the playoffs this season. E. Weezy in 13th. Doug Britton in 14th. JQ in 15th. And Merle has fallen all the way down to 16. He seems extremely loose. He is like all over the place. So something is up with this car. Must be a bad setup. But he seems not to be handling well, that is for sure. Hopefully they can get that car going in the second stage. Justin Chris continues to lead, but his lead has shrunk some as we see Kyle Storm slowly creeping up. Can Justin Chris hold on to the lead? He does have the fastest lap in the race as we see Amelia Rose move up to fourth. So Amelia Rose is starting to charge to the front. About a second and a half behind. Freddie Trammell, he's down to 10th. Can Kyle Storm make the pass on Justin Chris as Kyle Storm goes to the outside as we go around four? They're side by side heading into one. Can Kyle Storm find grip to make that pass on the outside? And he does. So now Kyle Storm is your leader. We're almost 15 laps on these tires. We'll have that long run speed. As we've seen in a few races this season, you know, having that long run speed has helped a lot at some points in the race. So it's good to have short run speed, but you also need that long run speed. As Amelia Rose is looking to pass Lotus Lee on the outside for third. Amelia Rose won the last race of the season at Phoenix. Can Amelia Rose make it back to back? As Kyle Storm has pulled away some from Justin Chris. Still a lot of laps left in stage one. Can Amelia Rose catch Justin Chris? as it seems like she is. Definitely has some speed in the long run. Let's take a ride on board Amelia Rose. Amelia Rose still in second. In third. Justin Chris in second. Kyle Storm continues to lead. Been some great racing so far. Clean race, no cautions. As we have a battle for 12th. Robert Tibbs. We see Odeon, he has fallen back. Robert Tibbs trying to make it 3 wide. We see Merle. Merle seems to figured something out with his car. He was struggling. He is back up to 12th. Maybe there was another issue going on with that car, and they got it resolved. Killmonger in 12th, trying to make it past Odeon on the outside. Merrill definitely seems to be all over the place still. As Lotus Lee is up to third. No, he's battling Amir Rose for third. Can he make the pass on the backstretch? Now he takes over third. Now Amelia Rose fighting back on the outside as we go into one. But Lotus Lee holds off. As Kyle Storm is in control right now. But for how long? He has about a 1.5 second lead on the 499. Amelia Rose once again takes third from Lotus as they are battling it in a battle right now. As we have 13 laps to go to the end of the stage. And as we all well know, even if you're struggling in the beginning of the race, like Doug Britton and Merle, you know, they've been struggling, but we know once we hit these end of the stage, cars go into the pits, they make some adjustments, and all of a sudden the second and third stage, there are totally different cars. So we cannot count any of these drivers out today As we know, all these cars on the track are extremely fast. Odeon in the inside of Robert Tibbs trying to make the pass. This is for 8th. As they're side by side crossing the stripe. 11 laps to go. 3 wide going into 1. And he makes contact with the 56. The 56 almost loses it there. The first caution of the day almost came out. As Amelia and Lotus continue to go at it side by side heading into 1. Lotus Lee trying to make the pass on the outside. Now we see E Weezy coming into the picture. He was struggling early on. Amelia Rose trying to go back to the outside. These two are definitely going at it. Some great racing for 3rd place. As now it looks like Lotus Lee clears Amelia Rose, but for how long? Eight laps to go to the end of the stage. Amelia Rose comes back to the outside once again. This is a great battle for 3rd place. E Weezy passes his teammate. E Weezy up to 4th. Kyle Storm still in the lead. But Justin Chris has shrunk that lead. He's only a few car lengths away. So Kyle Storm is losing speed the longer this run goes. Can he hold on to the end of the stage? And I'm sure all these drivers can't wait to the end of the stage to put on some fresh tires. 6 laps to go. Kyle Storm did have a victory this season with 2 top 5s and 4 top 10s. Just had some bad luck in the playoffs. Justin Chris has not gained any ground. About 7/10 back. He was catching him for a second. Seems like he's lost that momentum. He does have the fastest lap in the race so far. 4 laps to go to the end of stage 1. Kyle Storm, Justin Chris, Amelia Rose, E Weezy, Lotus Lee, Gunny, Killmonger Vasquez, Andrew Green, JQ, Odeon, Muldoon. Those are your top 10. 3 laps to go. Andrew Green moves up to 7th. Andrew Green looking to bounce back next season. I mean, but all these drivers should be proud. They made a round of 16, which is not easy to do. 2 laps to go to the end of the stage. Kyle Storm crosses the stripe. 1 lap to go. Great run for the 81 to start this race. Can he keep it up? He heads into 4. Out in the front stretch. Kyle Storm wins stage 1. Great run for the 81. Justin Chris wasn't too far behind, though. I'm sure everyone comes in for fresh tires and to top off fuel. As we've seen this season, you know, pit stops have been crucial at times. And if your pit crew is not on point, you know, you could lose a ton of positions. So it's important to have a pretty good pit crew. You know, we saw this season, some drivers missed the playoffs by 1 or 2 points. So, you know, one position could cost you, you know, you lose a few positions during the season because of pits or whatever the reason could cost you, you know, to try to get into the playoffs. As everyone gets on pit road, who will come out the pits first? We see Eweezy 81 gets out. Amelia Rose with a good stop in second. Eweezy third. Andrew Green with a good stop fourth. Justin Chris fifth. A great stop for Amelia Rose. Justin Chris fell down from second to fifth. And this is what we were talking about earlier. You know, small mistakes like that can cost you a few positions. So it's Kyle Storm, Amelia Rose second, Eweezy third, Andrew Green fourth, Justin Chris fifth, Killmonger sixth, Merrill up to seventh, JQ eighth, Gunny ninth, and Doug has moved his way up to 10th. So a few cars that were struggling in the first stage have bounced back some, like we were talking about earlier. Now can they put some speed together in the second stage and make a run to the front? After this race will be the official close of Season 8. We have some exciting things for Season 9 as the Legends for Tier C comes in, which will have heat racing. That's going to be exciting. We have the 1987 NASCAR Cup cars being Tier B, and the ESL World of Racing. That's going to be a fun series as well. And our multi-class with the new BMW hybrid will be in multi-class. If you guys haven't seen that car, it is on Discord. That's going to be a great series. And the next gen series. Can Lotus Lee go back to back? It's not going to be easy. The competition is fierce at this level. Teams have done their homework. So every race is extremely difficult to win. We only had 2 drivers win multiple races this season. So that tells you right there how competitive it is. Justin Chris and Amelia Rose were the only 2 drivers with 2 wins. As we get set for the start of stage 2. Will we stay clean for the second stage? Or will some of these drivers send it in turn 1? There is 150K on the line. Pace car comes off the track as we get set for stage 2. Green flag is out, and Kyle Storm with a great jump. He had a really great jump. That second line struggled on the restart. Kyle Storm, E. Weezy, Justin Chris, your top 3. And they have pulled away some. It was just a bad restart on the outside. It kind of pushed a lot of drivers back some. Well, E. Weezy tried to make the pass on Kyle Storm. He goes to the inside. He can't make the pass. Now Justin Chris. Can he make the pass on E. Weezy for second? Justin Chris trying to pick his spot. Amelia Rose in 4th. Andrew Green in 5th. As we see Killmonger in 7th, battling out with his teammate Gunny on the outside. It's very racy towards the back of the field, middle and the back. As Freddie Trammell makes it 3 wide as we go into the backstretch. Lotus Lee has fallen all the way back to 15th. That shows you if you make a mistake on a restart, what will happen. Doug Britton is up to 7th as we have a battle for the lead. Well, E. Weezy was trying to go for the lead, but now he loses a spot. Goes down to 3rd. It's been Kyle Storm and Justin Chris all day long. E. Weezy goes to the outside of the 499. Now he makes the lead. He just leapfrogs. Second place takes the lead. Justin Chris to the outside of the 81. He makes the pass. Now he has his sights set on the 299. Now we see Amelia Rose making a pass on Kyle Storm as Kyle Storm is fading in this second stage. What was working for the 81 in the first stage is not working in the second stage. Can Justin Chris catch up to the 299? He has shown some speed as it gets later in the run. As he seems like he's closing the gap, only a few car lengths. Amelia Rose still in third, followed by Andrew Green in fourth. Now we see Merle. He was battling Kyle Storm for a second. Merle is in sixth. You know, tough break for him in the championship round. He picked up some damage at Phoenix, and that literally cost him. You know, I'm not sure if it cost him the championship, but he would have had a great run at it, that is for sure. But that damage he had at that last week at Phoenix hampered that car. We know Merle has some speed. Weezy still in the lead. And the stage 2 is lap 83, so plenty of laps to go. Can Lotus Lee move his way up? He's at 14th right now. He was at last for a second. Now Kenny, he's in 16th. Killmonger is also falling way back. That's how competitive this field is. You look at those fastest lap times, they are so close. Justin Chris still in second, but he has lost some ground to Weezy. Almost a second back. And almost a second back from him is Amelia Rose. Kyle Storm goes to the outside, trying to take third place right back. As they're side by side in the backstretch. Kyle Storm takes third. Can he work his way back up to the top two? He had a great run in the first stage. As Merle makes a move, he passes his teammate. Merle up to fifth. Merle also working his way up front. Andrew Green in sixth, followed by Doug Britton in seventh. Odeon in eighth. Gunny 9th. Freddie Trammell in 10th. And E-Weezy is still your leader. He has a 1.2 second lead on Justin Chris. Can he expand on that lead? As we just reached the half point of this race. About 20 laps to go to the end of stage 2. There's not much distance separating everybody, especially 1 through 5. It's about a second in between. Lotus Lee moves up to 11th after being last in the start of stage 2. Trying to work his way back up. Doug Britton in 7th. He's up 8 spots since the start of the race. E-Weezy still in the lead, but Justin Chris has definitely closed the gap. Justin Chris right up to his bumper, goes to the inside. He's trying to find a spot to make the pass. Can Justin Chris make the pass? Justin Chris trying to look to the inside. He makes the dive to the inside. Can't make it stick, gets loose. That was a very good try. E-Weezy continues to lead. Justin Chris almost to the bumper of the 299 once again. Can he make the pass this time? He goes to the outside this time. As we head into 1, can he make the pass on the outside? As they're side by side as we go around 2. And Justin Chris makes the pass. Justin Chris showing a ton of speed in this second stage, especially the longer this run goes. As Merle moves up to 4th, passing Amelia Rose. So Merle's also charging towards the front. Don't count out the 33. Let's take a ride on board the 33. Merrill working his way up. Can he catch Kyle before this stage is over? 13 laps to go. Justin Chris has a 1.7 second lead on Eweezy. As Eweezy has lost a ton of speed. Can Kyle Storm make the pass? As we see Merrill, he is definitely making some ground. They definitely figured something out on that car, because in that first stage, he was all over the place. He was struggling, but they have made some adjustments, and it seems like he is back on track. As Doug Britton just moves up. He is in 6th. He's on the outside of the 26. So Doug Britton is on the move. Doug Britton about to make the pass on Emilio Rose on the outside. Doug Britton up to 5th. So he is flying towards the end of this stage. And it's not surprising because his teammate Justin Chris has pulled away 2.7 second lead. So this team has figured something out. Eight laps to go to the end of stage 2. Eweezy still holding on to 2nd. Kyle Storm in 3rd. And there's Merrill. He has caught up to Kyle Storm. Now, can he make a pass? He would love to pass these two cars before the end of the stage. That'll put him in a great position for stage 3. Can Merrill catch the 81? Six laps to go. Killmonger up to 7th. That 33 doing everything he can. And now we see Doug Britton in the picture. Man, he has been flying at the end of this stage. They have figured something out. Justin Chris with a 3-second lead. I'm sure he wishes this was stage 3, but we still have one more stage to go. 4 laps to go. As Justin Chris goes around turn 4. As you see, he's taking these turns pretty smooth. The wheel's not moving too much. And that's what you want when you're taking these turns. Almost gets on the apron there. That's what you don't want to see. That can cost you a few tenths a lap. 2 laps to go to the end of the stage. As he is on rails, pulling away from everyone. 3.3 second lead. It's gaining about 2 tenths a lap. It looks like eWeezy will hold on to second. One lap to go. Great run for the 499. Can he do the same in the last stage? As he comes out of turn 4, Justin Chris wins stage 2. Great run by the 499 and the Northern Lights team. You know, Northern Lights is going to lose 2 next-gen Cup drivers. It'll be interesting who do they decide to put back, you know, to take place, to replace these 2 drivers they're about to lose. You know, Justin Chris, proven champion. You know, Robert Tibbs, he don't have a championship, but he has a fast car. He's won a few races. So it'll be interesting who they decide to put in those seats for season 9. Definitely want drivers that are going to work hard and going to work on their craft to get better every season. That's what it takes to become a champion in this series. I'm sure all the cars will come in for pit stops, and that is exactly what's about to happen. As we saw at the end of stage 1, Justin Chris struggled a little bit in the pit stop, so we'll see if he struggles on this stop. This stop is going to be the most important stop. You do not want to come out losing like 4 positions. You might not gain that back in this third stage. So this stop is key. As Justin Chris puts together a great stop, he comes out first, eWeezy second, Doug Britton third, Kyle Storm fourth, Killmonger fifth, Merle sixth, Freddie seventh, Gunny eighth, JQ ninth, Lotus Lee 10th. Great stop for the 499 and a great stop for the 84 team. You got 2 Northern Lights cars, 2 low fuel racing cars in the top 4. And then you have 2 Brew Crew cars, 5th and 6th. This is going to get interesting for the last stage. Who put together a great restart, as we saw on the restart for the second stage. That outside lane struggled on the start, and that whole lane got like backed up. And it really threw a lot of drivers off, and they struggled in that second stage. So the inside might be where you want to be on this restart. We will see. You know, sometimes it depends on who's in the front, their reaction times. So Easy will be on the outside. Hopefully one day we get the choose rule. And you can choose what lane you want to be on for the restart. Who can put together a great third stage? We've been clean all race. I don't expect a caution in stage 3, but you never know. These restarts can get a little crazy sometimes. As we get the 1 to go signal. Who will put themselves in the right position to win this race? As we get set to close out Season 8. I will put out some information for Season 9 in the upcoming days as far as when free agency starts. And when we'll get back to racing, this probably won't be until after the next major update. As we go around turn 3. Who will take the checkered flag and take home $150K for their team? Pace car comes off the track as we get ready for the restart. White flag is out, and Justin Chris with a great jump. Once again, that outside lane struggles. Justin Chris and Doug Britton 1 and 2. Easy in third, followed by Carl Storm in fourth. Murrow goes to the outside of the 21. Can he make the pass? It's now or never now. No time to waste. Got to move to the front. As Murrow is up to fourth. He's showing a ton of speed early in this stage. Now he needs to get by the 299. As we see Lotus Lee up to 7th. Some great racing. Can Murrow get by the 299? He goes to the outside as we cross the start-finish line. He gets by Eweezy. Up to third. Murrow's a man on a mission as we have a battle for the lead. Doug Britton, Justin Chris. Doug Britton makes the pass. Doug Britton in the lead for the first time today. But here comes Merrill. He has a ton of speed early in this stage. Can Merrill pass the 499? And he is flying right now. He goes to the outside of the 499. As we go around one, he just can't get by him. Will he take another shot at it? He has to pick his spots. He goes back to the outside. Nothing there. Goes back to the outside. He makes the pass up to second. Merrill is on the move. Now, can he catch the 84? As Justin Chris is just getting extremely loose. Weezy on the outside. After a great restart, Justin Chris is just all over the place. He cannot gather together that car. Doug Britton with a slightly comfortable lead. But he's looking back at he's looking at that mirror and he sees the 33. And the 33 is charging. Can he get to him in time? He's about 0.8 back. Now we see Gunny up to third. Doug Britton continues to lead, up 14 spots from the start of the race. It's been a great race today. We've had so many lead changes, so many position changes. It's just been great. And best of all, we had no cautions so far. But Doug continues to pull away, 1.3 seconds. Now, can he keep up this speed the longer the run goes? We saw Justin Chris do it. And they're teammates, so I'm sure they're talking back and forth, giving each other information. Merrill McGuire still in second. Justin Chris side by side with Weezy as we go around two. Now we see Gunny making a move on the 33. He goes to the inside, but nothing's there. Closes up. Gunny looking in the outside. 21 laps to go. Now Gunny goes to the inside. He cannot find a spot to get by the 33. The 33 is very fast. But he is 2 seconds back from Doug Britton. The 84 is flying right now. 20 laps to go. Merrill still in second, followed by Weezy in third. Gunny has fallen back to fourth. Now the tire wear comes into play. Who can sustain the lap times? Weezy catching up to the 33. Weezy goes to the outside of the 33 as they're side by side in the front stretch. Weezy takes second. Now it seems like Merle's tires, he gave it all he had, but it looks like he burnt up those tires too fast. Now can Weezy catch the 84 with 18 laps to go? Make that 17. As we ride on board the 299. .4-second lead. Doug has to continue hitting his marks. It looks like that 299 is slightly getting closer. 1.2-second lead. .15 laps to go. He just needs to hold on for a few more laps. As we have a battle for third. Justin Chris takes third. So Justin Chris is on the move. As we saw in the second stage, he is very fast on the long run. .14 laps to go. .3-second lead, holding steady at 1.3. That's what Doug wants to see. Weezy still in second. Justin Chris in third. And Doug Britton's lead has grown 0.2, 1.5-second lead. .12 laps to go. Looks like Doug is back on track, gaining that momentum. Weezy seems to slow down the longer this run goes. He's lost another 0.2, so he's definitely losing speed. Justin Chris still in third. As we see Murrow look to the inside of the 81. Murrow was so fast at the start of this stage, but he used up those tires too quick. .10 laps to go. The 84 continues to hit his marks. And that lead has grown to 2 seconds. Just got to continue hitting those corners. 2.4 seconds. It looks like Eweezy has nothing left for the 84. Can the 299 hold on to second? Or will we have Northern Lights 1 and 2 to end this race? Great run by the number 84. This is something to build on for season 9. Seven laps to go. You're at top 5. Doug Britton in first. Eweezy in second. Justin Chris third. Brogan fourth. And Andrew Green fifth. As Kyle Storm looks to the inside trying to take fifth from the number 26. And he does pass Andrew Green. But Doug Britton is controlling this race. There's not a soul near him. He is on rails in this third stage. 3.2 second lead. This is a great way for the 84 to finish the season. Doug Britton has been in the Cup Series since the start of the league season 1. He continues to work hard every season. And I know sooner or later that car will win a championship. Three laps to go. Eweezy still in second. And it looks like he will hold on to second. As we see Brogan in third from the DOG team. And let me tell you, that DOG team, that's a team you're going to have to look out for in season 9. This has been their first season. And, man, they did well for their first season. Takes a little time to build up the team. We will be hearing that name a lot more. But the name we're hearing right now is Doug Britton, as he has dominated stage 3. White flag is out. Final lap. What a great run by the 84. 4.3 second lead. This is the way you want to end the season, on a high note, as Doug comes around turn 4. Checker flag is out. Doug Britton wins the All-Star race. What a run by the 84. You couldn't ask for a better finish. It's been an exciting NASCAR Next Gen season. We've had so many things happen throughout the season. The playoffs were amazing. I mean, we couldn't have asked for a better season for the next gen. I expect the same for season 8. A lot of these drivers are hungry for season 8. A lot of these drivers want to prove themselves. Some of these drivers will end up on new teams, and they're going to want to prove themselves to that new team. So we're going to have some exciting racing in season 9. But congrats to Doug Britton winning the All-Star race and winning his team 150K. Like I said earlier, I'll be putting out some information as far as when free agency starts. Um, it'll probably be 1 or 2 weeks after the iRacing major update that's about to come in about 3 weeks. So you're looking at maybe 5 weeks before the season kicks off again. Um, there's a lot of work to do in between then. We have new teams coming in. Um, the Lost City Racing, if I'm not mistaken. They've been working hard getting drivers, so it's going to be interesting. Uh, all the teams will be back that we have right now, and it's going to be interesting how, you know, what drivers end up where. We had a few retirements, some good drivers retired. So, teams have to fill the void of those empty seats. So, and we have a new car. We have two new cars, the Legends and the Tier C. We're gonna have some. Um, we're gonna have a featured race for the Legends, and we're gonna have two heat races. So that's gonna be a great series as well. And the 1987 NASCAR, the racing is extremely good in that series. So um, we're gonna have a playoff system just like we do for this series. So everything's gonna be the same. The only series that won't have a playoff series, I mean, a playoff format, is the Legends. That's going to be straight up points. Um, and I think, and the heat races are going to get you some points, only if you win. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of things coming down the pipeline. It's going to be, great. I look forward to kicking this off again. But for now, we'll just work behind the scenes. Um, and just start getting ready for season 9. I'll post the schedule out in a few days, maybe by Monday, unless I get it done before then. And then we'll see who goes where, what teams get better, what teams are not so good because they've lost people. Um, but I see definitely a competitive season 9. So thank you guys for supporting the stream as always. And I will see you guys next time.